Okay, now see the next problem. I read the question. Find the bilinear transformation that maps the points z equal to minus 2i comma I comma infinitive onto the points w which is equal to 0 comma minus 3 comma 1 by 3 respectively. Okay, well, first take the given points. So given the value, let us take w1 which is equal to 0, w2 equal to minus 3, w3 equal to 1 by 3, and z1 equal to minus 2i, z2 equal to I, z3 equal to infinity. You take first given values. Then by using the bilinear transformation formula, the bilinear transformation is what's the bilinear transformation formula? W minus w1 into w2 minus w3 divided by w minus w3 into w2 minus w1, which is equal to z minus z1 into z2 minus z3 divided by z minus z3 into z2 minus z1. Okay, wow. Actually, first you have to verify the point it is given the infinity or not. So in this problem it is given the infinity. Which value is given the infinity? Z3 is the infinity. Okay, wow. First don't substitute the directly Z3 value. Suppose you want to substitute the Z3 equal to infinity, means the final answer will be get infinity. It is not possible. So can omit this infinity. Okay, wow. So that time can take here take this formula. Here numerator have the Z3, yeah, you take outside. Okay, wow. So Z3 into, what do you write the bracket? Z2 divided by Z3 minus 1 and divided by, and denominator have the Z3 you take outside. Z3 into, what is the remaining value? Z divided by Z3 minus 1 into Z2 minus Z1. Here Z3 values cancel. Then to substitute all the values of Z and W value in this equation, that is W minus W1 value, you know what's the W1 value? 0. So W1 0, W minus 0 into W2 minus W3. So W2 minus W3, that is a minus 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay, so minus 3 minus 1 by 3 and divided by W minus W3, that is a W minus W3 value is a 1 by 3. So W3 is a 1 by 3. Okay, so substitute here W minus 1 by 3 into W2 minus W1. W2 minus W minus 3 minus 0. That is minus 3 minus 0 equal to, can substitute the Z values. Z minus Z1. Z1 value minus 2i. That is a minus into minus plus 2i. So Z plus 2i into Z2, actually here Z2 divided by Z3 is a infinity. Substitute here Z2 divided by infinity minus 1 divided by Z divided by Z3 is a infinity. To give us a Z3 is a infinity. Substitute here Z by Z infinity minus 1 into Z2 minus Z1. Z2 values y minus Z1 value minus 2i. That is a minus into minus, you can write the plus 2i. Okay, now to simplify this value, that is y minus w minus 0, can add this value become w. Using the cross multiplication, 3 3s are 9, minus 9 minus 1 divided by 3, that is a minus 10 divided by 3, and divided by, using the cross multiplication of w minus 1 by 3, 3w minus 1 divided by 3 into, add this value become minus 3. Okay, that is equal to Z plus 2 into this value become anything by infinity value 0, that is 0 minus 1 divided by, and this term also 0, 0 minus 1 into I plus 2i become 3i. Okay, and now to simplify this value, that is w into minus 10 divided by 3 into 3w minus 1 divided by 3 into minus 3. Here 3 values cancel and a negative is numerator, negative is cancel, and then take the right side value Z plus 2i into minus 1, add this value minus 1 divided by 0 minus 1, add this minus 1 into 3i, minus 1 cancel. Okay, so you can write the remaining value, that is a 10w divided by 3 into 3w minus 1, which is equal to Z plus 2i divided by, here the 3i, denominator value 3i. Here left and right hand side value 3 is common, cancel this value, that is 10w, using the cross multiplication, 10wi in, which is equal to Z plus 2a into 3w minus 1, using the cross multiplication. then to multiplication of right side value this two factor. First one to multiplication of z in this value 3 the z into 3w, that is a 3wz minus multiplication of minus z. Next you take the 2a value multiplication this value, that is 6wi minus 2i. okay, next left side value. Actually in bilinear transformation, what do you get the final answer? W which is equal to f of z. So what you have to find out this problem, final will be get will be left hand side value, all the values will be get in terms of w, and right hand side value will be get the all the values of in terms of z, and the constant value will be get. okay, so you can replace in this value. So all the w's values will be get the left side value. okay, here 10wi, the right side was 3wz will be get left side minus 3wz. Here the 6iw is there, so it will be get the left side value minus 6iw, which is equal to, and the right hand side value will be get on terms of z and a constant only. So so already on the right side value minus z minus 2a, left side value there is no in terms of z. okay, so can write this value, and then to add this value, that is 10wi subtract this value, 10wi minus 6wi subtract this value become 4wi minus, you take this value minus 3wz, which is equal to minus z minus 2i. Here you take this two term, which one is common? W is a common, take outside, that is 4w into 4i minus 3z, which is equal to, here negative is common, take outside, minus of z plus 2i. That actually finally need for the w, so that is a w which is equal to minus of z plus 2i divided by this value we get left side, right side value, that is 4i minus 3z. Next multiplication of negative, that is z plus 2i divided by, here negative value multiplication of denominator value 3z minus 4i, which is equal to, so in this equation form will arrange the bilinear transformation condition. Bilinear transformation formula, w which is equal to az plus b divided by cz plus d. You can write this format. Here a value has a 1 into z plus b value here 2i divided by cz, that is a 3 into z plus d value has a minus 4d value minus 4a. This is a bilinear transformation answer this problem. okay, next the next problems. Find the next problem. Find the bilinear transformation which maps the points minus 1 comma 0 comma 1 into the points 0 comma I comma 3i respectively. okay, so this problem is not mentioned the which one is z value and which one is w value. Already I told you previous video. So first point can consider the z value, so z into the w point. okay, into or onto mean first point let us consider the z value, and second into the point mean can consider the w value. So first point can take the z value. Here what is the z1 value? Z1 value minus 1, z2 value 0, z3 value 1. okay, minus 1 0 1, and w1 w2 w3 will let us take w1 value 0, w2 I, w3 I equal to 3i. First to take given value, let us take this value. okay, next by using the bilinear transformation formula, once again write the bilinear transformation formula. W minus W1 into W2 minus W3 divided by W minus W3 into W2 minus W1, which is equal to Z minus Z1 into Z2 minus Z3 divided by Z minus Z3 into Z2 minus Z1. Next substitute all the values. Actually direct can substitute this value, because why you have to directly substitute the value? Because in the we can verify, so all the any value is not infinity means directly can substitute the formula, so all the values. okay, so this problem is not given the infinity value, so can directly want to substitute the value. okay, so substitute all the values this equation. W minus W1. W1 is a 0. That is a W1 is 0 into W2 minus W3. W2 is I and W3 is a 3. That is I minus 3i. Okay, I minus 3i divided by W minus W3. W3 is a 3i. W minus 3i into W2 minus W1. That is I minus 0. So I minus 0 which is equal to Z minus Z1. Z1 value minus 1. So minus into minus you can write the plus 1 into Z2 minus Z3. So Z2 minus Z3 that is 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 divided by Z minus Z3. Here the Z3 value plus 1 that is Z minus 1 into Z2 minus Z1. 0 minus into minus plus 1. So add this value, that is W into I minus 3i become minus 2i and divided by W minus 3i into add this become I, which is equal to Z plus 1 into minus 1 divided by Z minus 1 into plus 1. Here one value is cancelled and then here left hand side value numerator denominator I value is cancelled. You can take the remaining value minus 2, that is minus 2w divided by W minus 3i which is equal to Z plus 1 divided by Z minus 1. So negative and left and right hand side value negative is a cancel. That is 2w divided by W minus 3i equal to Z plus 1 divided by Z minus 1. Next after that using the cross multiplication left and right hand side value, that is 2w into Z minus 2w into Z minus 1 which is equal to W minus 3i into Z plus 1. Next multiplication all the values will be right there. For left hand side value will be get the in terms of W and right hand side value all the values will be get the in terms of Z and a constant value. Okay, so you can here left hand side value all the terms have W. Yes, okay, add this value 2wz and minus w, separate this value, that is a wz, and minus 2w minus w become minus 3w which is equal to, here the right hand side value minus 3i is a common take outside into remaining value z plus 1. Okay, that is here these two terms w is a common take outside, w into z minus 3 which is equal to minus 3 into z plus 1. Therefore the w which is equal to minus 3a into z plus 1 divided by z minus 3, or this answer will be rearranged as bilinear transformation format. W is equal to az plus b divided by cz plus d. That is az, here the az value minus 3 into z plus b value minus 3a, multiplication of minus 3 inside the value, and divide by cz. Here the c value has the z coefficient as a 1, that is a 1 into z plus d value minus 3. So minus into plus it become minus 3. Okay, so this answer for bilinear transformation of answer this problem. Okay,